I'm Nikhil Raipallu. In this video, I'm going to cover 4 topics. 1. Hermite polynomial, Laguerre polynomial, moment of inertia matrix, and we are going to derive rocket propulsion mechanics. Hermite polynomials. Now let us learn Hermite polynomials. Hermite polynomials are classical orthogonal polynomial sequences, where orthogonality means integral of minus infinite to infinite hm of x into hn of x over a weighted function is equal to 0. Let us see the application of Hermite polynomials. Hermite polynomials in adverse series are known as probabilistic Hermite polynomials, and Hermite polynomials in eigenstates are known as physicist Hermite polynomials. Probabilistic Hermite polynomials can be expressed as hen of x is equal to minus 1 whole power n into e power x square by 2 into nth derivative of e power minus x square by 2 is equal to x minus d by dx whole power n. And physicist Hermite polynomials can be expressed as hn of x is equal to minus 1 whole power n e power x square into nth derivative of e power x square is equal to 2x minus d by dx whole power n. Hermite polynomials can be rescaled into each other. Physicist Hermite polynomials can be converted into probabilistic Hermite polynomials using this function. Hen of x is equal to 2 power minus n by 2 into hn of x by root 2. And probabilistic Hermite polynomials can be converted into physicist Hermite polynomials using this equation, that is hn of x is equal to 2 power n by 2 into hen of root 2 by x. On solving this different equation of probabilistic Hermite polynomials with n is equal to 0, n is equal to 1 and n is equal to 2, we get these equations, that is he of 0 of x is equal to 1 and he1 of x is equal to x and he2 of x is equal to x square minus 1. Similarly, on solving this equation, that is physicist Hermite polynomials with n is equal to 0, n is equal to 1 and n is equal to 2, we get h0 of x is equal to 1, h1 of x is equal to 2x and h2 of x is equal to 4x square minus 2. Now let us see the properties of Hermite polynomials. As we have seen, Hermite polynomials are orthogonal, that is, they satisfy the orthogonality property. Orthogonality property states that integral of minus infinite to infinite hm of x into hn of x or a weighted function is equal to 0, where weighted function is e power minus x square by 2 for probabilistic Hermite polynomials and e power minus x square for physicist Hermite polynomials. E power minus x square by 2 can also be written as root of 2 pi into n factorial into Dirac delta function, and similarly e power minus x square can be written as root pi into 2 power n factorial into Dirac delta function. We know that Dirac delta function is 1 when m is equal to n and 0 when m is not equal to n. And Hermite polynomials also satisfy completeness property, where completeness property states that integral of minus infinite to infinite of mod of f of x whole square over a weighted function is less than infinite. Hermite polynomials, that is the dot product of Hermite polynomials, is equal to integral of minus infinite to infinite f of x g of x into weighted function w of x. Hermite polynomials are recursive, that is, they satisfy recurrence functions. So recurrence function for probabilistic Hermite polynomial is hen plus 1 x is equal to x into hen nx minus hen x whole dash. And similarly for physicist Hermite polynomials, the recursive function is hn plus 1 of x is equal to x into hn of x minus hn dash of x. Also, the probabilistic Hermite polynomials can be written as a contour integral, and that is they satisfy n factorial by 2 pi I into integral of e power tx minus t square by 2 by t power n plus 1. And similarly, physicist Hermite polynomials can be written as n factorial by 2 pi I integral of e power minus t square plus 2tz by t power n plus 1. And let us now know the history of Hermite polynomials. Hermite polynomials are started by Laplace and developed by Chebyshev but finalized by Hermite, and it is named as Hermite polynomials. And this is Hermite polynomials.
Start.
Now let us learn Laguerre polynomials. Laguerre polynomials are the solutions to Laguerre differential equations with v is equal to 0. Where Laguerre differential equation is x y double dash plus 1 minus x y dash plus lambda y is equal to 0. General associated Laguerre differential equation is x y double dash plus v plus 1 minus x y dash plus lambda y is equal to 0. On substituting v is equal to 0, you will get the Laguerre differential equation. And Laguerre polynomials are solutions of Laguerre differential equation. The first few Laguerre polynomials are L0 of x is equal to 1 and L1 of x is equal to minus x plus 1 and L2 of x is equal to 1 by 2 x square minus 4x plus 2 and L3 of x is equal to 1 by 6 minus x cube plus 9x square minus 8x plus x. Generalized equation for Laguerre by sum can be expressed as sigma k is equal to 0 to n minus 1 whole power k by k factorial into nck into x power k, where nck is binomial coefficient. Rodriguez representation for Laguerre's polynomial can be represented as e power x by n factorial into nth derivative of x power n into e power minus x with respect to x. Generating function for Laguerre polynomial is exponent of minus xz by 1 minus z by 1 minus z, which can be expanded as 1 plus minus x plus 1 z plus 1 by 2 x square minus 2x plus 1 z square, and so on. Laguerre polynomials can be expressed in terms of contour integral as ln of z is equal to 1 by 2 pi I contour integral of e power minus zt by 1 minus t whole by 1 minus t into t power n plus 1 dt, where contour encloses origin but not z is equal to 1. Recurrence relation for Laguerre polynomials is n plus 1 into ln plus 1 of x is equal to 2n plus 1 minus x into ln of x minus n into ln minus 1 into x. Now let us derive moment of inertia matrix. Let us take a body and now take a particle of mass mi at a distance ra, and let us assume this body is rotating with angular velocity omega. We know that ra, let's write ra as xi, yi and zi, and omega as omega x, omega y and omega z. We know that angular momentum of a body can be written as summation of all particles I is equal to 1 to n into mi ra cross omega cross ra. This can also be represented as sigma of I is equal to 1 to n mi into ra square omega minus omega I dot ra dot omega into ra. Now let us take this part omega cross ra. Omega cross ra can be written as we know, cross product can be written as a matrix in terms of ijk, and so similarly we get these terms omega x, omega y and omega z, and xi, yi and zi. This whole expression can be written as I into a plus j into b plus k into c, where a will be zi omega y minus yi omega z, that is these terms I into zi omega y into yi omega z, and similarly we get b and c, which is just transformation of matrix into linear form. Now let us take this whole part ra cross omega cross ra cross omega cross ra. From this above first part we can get this omega cross ra, and that is this equation, this expression. So this whole expression in a form of matrix can be written as I, j, k, xi, yi, zi and a, b, c. Now again transforming this into linear form, that is taking the determinant of this equation matrix, we get I into c vi minus b zi and j into j a zi minus c xi and k into b xi minus a iy. Now substituting a, b, c in this equation from above equations, we taking out omega x, omega y, and omega z, transforming the linear equation into again matrix notation. We get this whole matrix into omega x, omega y, omega z, where the first term is integration of mi into yi square plus zi square, and the diagonal elements will be similar to this one, and we get the second row as mi into xi yi. So we can write this whole equation, whole matrix, represent this whole matrix using moment of inertias, that is ixx, ixy, and ixz. So this matrix is a symmetric matrix, that is ixy is equal to iyx, and izx is equal to ixz, and izy is equal to iyz. And these diagonal elements are known as moment of inertias, and these other elements other than diagonal elements are known as product of inertias. So from comparing these two matrices, we could see that ix's if I jk is equal to sigma of mi into j square plus k square, or sigma of mi into jk, when this is when j is equal to k, and this is when j is not equal to k. Also, we can transform this discrete particle equation to continuous particle equation, that is sigma of mi into yi square plus zi square can be written as integration of y square plus z square dm. So this is the final moment of inertia matrix, and we successfully derived it. Now let us derive the equation of motion of rocket propulsion using Lagrangian and Hamiltonian. So coming to the case of rocket propulsion, let us take a rocket at a height q. So okay, from Earth. So velocity of rocket here will be dh by dt, that is dq by dt q dot. Okay. So for a body, we know that kinetic energy is equal to 1 by 2 mv square. So from this equation, we get that the kinetic energy of rocket as 1 by 2 mq dot square. And as we know that in gravitational force of Earth, potential energy is equal to mgh. So here, as h is equal to q, potential energy is equal to mgq. We know that Lagrangian of a body is equal to kinetic energy minus potential energy. So from the above two equations, we get the Lagrangian of the body as 1 by 2 mq dot square minus mgq. Also, we know that Lagrangian equation is dou by dou t of dou L by dou Q dot minus dou L by dou Q is equal to 0. So from the above equation, we can get dou L by dou Q dot and dou L by dou Q. So substituting those two terms, we get the final equation of motion for the rocket. So from the above equation, we get dou L by dou Q dot is equal to mq dot, as this term gets cancelled on differentiating with q dot, and differentiating this term we get 2 get cancelled, and we will be left out with mq dot. Similarly, we get dou L by dou Q, that is this term gets cancelled, and dou L by dou Q will be minus mg. So substituting these two values in the above equation, we get dou by dou t of mq dot plus mg is equal to 0, and LHS, that is dou by dou t of mq dot, can be written as mq double dot plus dou m by dou t into q dot. So the multiplication property of differentiation, and as m is not constant here, m is also a variable with respect to time, so we differentiate even m, and we write it as this. So this is the equation of motion of a rocket in using Lagrangian. So we derived it using Lagrangian. Now let us derive the same equation using Hamiltonian approach. So Hamiltonian of a body is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy. So from the before two equations, that is kinetic energy and potential energy, we can get the Hamiltonian. That is Hamiltonian of the rocket is equal to 1 by 2 mq dot square plus mgq. From Hamiltonian equations, we know that dp by dt is equal to minus dou h by dou q dot, and similarly dr by dt is equal to dou h by dou p. Also, we also know that dou L by dou Q dot is equal to P, and dou L by dou Q dot we have derived it here, that is mq dot. So we got momentum of the rocket as mq dot, which is like we can directly write this as mv, and we got it as mq dot. Okay, so taking the first equation of Hamiltonian, that is dp by dt is equal to minus dou h by dou t. This dp by dt can be written as p is equal to mq dot. We can write this as dou by dou t of mq dot, and equal to RHS, that is minus dou h by dou q. And minus dou h by dou q is from the Hamiltonian equation. We could see that differentiating with respect to q, this term is 0, it gets cancelled, and we will be left out with only mg. So minus dou h by dou t will be minus of mg. So again, taking the LHS and doing the multiplication property of differentiation, as m is not constant here, as m is a variable with respect to time, we get the final equation of rocket propulsion, that is mq double dot plus dou m by dou t q dot is equal to minus mg. And finally, this is the equation of Lagrange rocket propulsion, which we derived using Lagrangian and Hamiltonian.